Welcome to the DBZ Nerdcast. I'll just leave the music a little bit in the background. Um, so yeah, welcome everybody. Let me actually get out of this. I can see you guys. Welcome in. Hello, hello. I see you over there. The camera's like this way. Hello. So, welcome everybody to the podcast, the DBZ Nerdcast, and yeah, we're basically going to be just chilling, chit chatting in VR. This is the new setup for the podcast that I'm thinking of doing from now on. Whether it be recorded privately or live on stream, I think this would be a nice change of pace, and yeah, let me just move this out of my way. You guys can't see what I'm holding, but yeah, so hello everybody. This is a kind of different change of pace. Let me see if I can actually, I might decide to change some things. I might make just something happen in the background that's not music. Let me see here, because I think that would be a little bit nicer to do. Let's do, what would it be like? I guess a beach, because there is a beach in the background. I don't know. So this is going to be the stream. We're going to be chilling and just chit-chatting. And yeah, I was going to do a better mic setup for this because of it being, an ASMR stream. But because of the fact that my mic settings are so specific, I can't really do that. So this is what we have. We have just very quiet, or this tone of voice. So I hope you guys hear me loud and clear while I'm, here doing stuff. Let me try to pick some kind of, because back behind me is kind of like a beach. So I guess we could put like a beach ambiance, maybe. Something chill, I guess. Let me see. See if this will sound decent. Let's give it a listen. Okay, why is it so loud? Okay, that sounds all right. Where's LeBron James? Not here. But if I could get LeBron James to join a podcast, that'd be pretty cool. But not here at Taka, that's for sure. Is this a 1 hour mix? I wonder. Oh, it's an 8-hour mix. Oh, we'll be all right. No, that sounds pretty nice. That sounds pretty nice. So, okay. So yeah, everybody, welcome to the podcast, to the DBZ Nerdcast. I know we haven't been doing the DBZ Nerdcast in a very long time, and that being because of this. This was my original setup, my original ideas planned for the podcast. So that's why when I was struggling with VR and stuff, I couldn't do the podcast in general. So I'm happy to do that now, and hopefully this gives a more open opportunity for other things to happen for streams. So let's there you go. This is gonna be kind of weird to get used to, but yeah, so welcome everybody, welcome. And yeah, I hope you guys are having an amazing evening, noon, night, wherever you are out there in the world. And we're just gonna kind of chill, relax, and talk about, whatever in ASMR format, or talk about what ASMR is, because I know a lot of you have seen videos and things about ASMR, or people planning to do ASMR streams, and or in general ASMR videos, and you're probably wondering, what is ASMR. I just grabbed this cup. I didn't even notice that. Yeah. Nice little cup of coffee right here. Look, now it's floating on my finger. It's funny. Okay. I just knocked over my mic IRL. Let me just quickly adjust. Let me see here. The definition of what ASMR is, the acronym, I should say, is Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response, which, stands for a term to describe a tingling, static-like, or goosebumps sensation in response to a specific triggering audio or visual stimuli. So, as some of you have seen those ASMR streams, sometimes certain people have this weird fixation with the audio itself. Like, you can hear certain things and it will give off some kind of sensation, like when you see some people's TikToks where they're physically messing with the mic or something, and you hear the weird scratching noises in the background or something like that. That usually gives off some kind of weird sensory sensation that people enjoy. So yeah, LeBron James ASMR. You mean just watching the games? I mean, I guess that if to each his own. Everyone has a weird ASMR. Well, I can't say weird because everyone has their own thing. It's not necessarily weird. It's just to me, a lot of times the ASMR can be kind of strange that I wouldn't really think would give off those kind of sensory overload, or the sensory sensation in general. But I think it can get. I think I just need to do my research a little bit further on what it actually is and how it works for me, because I might like it. I don't know.
Oh, DBZ, you're such the goodest boy.
Thank you, Juan. Thank you. Also, ¿cómo estás? How are you? Welcome into the DBZ Nerdcast, where we're going to be chilling here talking about ASMR. Pay no attention to the fact that I just did that over here with this. We're good. We're good. This is gonna get weird to get used to, but we're here. That's the kind of ASMR we need. Like that, being told that I'm a good boy or a bad boy. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one. So yeah, I could try my best, because the way that I have this set up, I have my mic IRL. The microphone is whoops, I'm trying to point, not okay. This cup has got to go. All right, there, I threw it. So IRL right now, the microphone that you see here, my actual microphone is here. Literally my controller's banging on it. And just touching it. So it's kind of a weird contrast. It's pretty close. So if I were to try to talk really close to the microphone, I kind of can. I wonder, do you guys can you hear me and see me? I don't know how this would work. The weird thing about it is this setup was really hard to mess with, especially with the audio itself, because the microphone is very finicky with sound. I tried to make it so that my whispers get picked up. And there you go. See, when I try to whisper, it just goes away. That is getting dangerously close to ASMR. I think I should do that from now on and just talk dangerously close to the mic. But yeah, so I could also physically move my microphone closer to me. But yeah, so weirdly enough with this setup, if I have if I try to whisper in front of the microphone, it doesn't pick up my voice. Let me see. I'm trying to we're also trying to do this live, I guess. So trying to fix this setup live, I guess you would say. Shobuharo, I see you, I see you. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome to the DBZ Nerdcast, which is the very first installment of the podcast reboot, I guess I should say. Because I've been wanting to do the podcast like this. But and you know, might as well try to recreate this here and do the ASMR at the same time and just knock out, you know, two birds with one stone. You know. So yeah, guess more damage. Nah, man is looking to inflict mental damage. Why would I be? I mean, I think anybody that showed up to the Dragon Ball Evolution watch party has experienced mental damage. So me and you, Juan, have just, yeah, we've been there, we've done that. So yeah, don't worry about my hand being like this, is fine. This is gonna be such a weird stream, I know it. We're just gonna be chilling and pretty much just chit chatting about things in ASMR and talking all up close and personal, and you know, so I don't know. We out here, you know. Weirdly enough, with the VR stuff, I'm still not used to it, but I'm kind of getting used to it. The multi-screen thing, like, you guys can't really see what I'm looking at right now, but there's like multiple screens that I have, so I can see like the chat on my actual desktop, and then something else over here. I'm getting used to it, as well as like trying to make it look decent so that I can see everything pretty much. So, Kathy, why are you in pain? Are you okay? Did you hurt yourself? I hope you didn't hurt yourself. Also, hello, welcome in. Welcome to the DBZ Nerdcast, the first episode of the reboot, I guess I should say, where we're doing a ASMR kind of thing. I need paid ASMR. I don't know if I have anything to do that in this room. I can try, I guess. I'm gonna work about cook some more. Oh, okay. I hope you cook some good food. Yeah. I don't know. This microphone, by the way, it only picks up like so much, and I've tried a lot of different things to try and get that to work and pick up. So we're doing our best. We're doing our best, and maybe in the future I can actually think about getting an actual ASMR specific microphone. Who knows? Because this microphone that I have set up a lot of filters on it to make the audio quality a little bit better for like streams and videos and things, which is why I'm surprised that it can pick up my voice in this lower octave, you would call it. And it's actually pretty good because speaking of Shobu, I saw you popping up. I was honored, by the way, when you asked me to do some voice work for a series that you've been working on. Pay no attention to my arm going crazy over there. I'm holding a drink with this hand, if you guys can't tell. Hold on one second. I don't know if the mic picked that up, but maybe I need to do more, I guess more slurping sound effects. I don't know. Like, I don't know. So yeah, I was like honored when you messaged me about doing the voice work for your series, Dragon Ball Sparking Heroes, I'm sorry. It was really cool. Hopefully, I get to do more. If not, that's okay. I totally understand. Like, trying to give other people a chance for voice work and stuff like that. It was actually a lot of fun to play the voice of Cooler and, play kind of like the villain but also win in the match. Totally didn't expect that. It was funny looking back at it and seeing the video and realizing, oh, that's what I was doing with the lines, like watching it and seeing, oh, I'm the one that wins the match. That's actually kind of cool. And I love that kind of stuff. So when I had this setup in mind with my microphone, it turned out pretty good, and I was pretty excited to do the recordings for the lines of Cooler. The thing was that got kind of like I want to say it got like frustrating for me was the way that I was like, I guess, assuming how I'm supposed to say my lines, which there's nothing wrong with that. We all, say things in our own kind of tones and mannerisms, and it just gave me. Sorry about that. My cat just kind of like dropped something. I don't know what that was. It was weird. So what was I? Oh yeah, talking about voice acting. So basically, it was a bit of a challenge. I'm not gonna lie. It was a bit of a challenge to figure out how I should approach the lines. It felt pretty good though to like sit there, listen to how I should say these lines, and then I did multiple takes for a couple of the lines, and I was really like surprised for some of them that when I asked, Shobu, I was like, "How's these?" A couple of them were one takes, and I get a message back like, "Oh, these are good, except for this one." And there was one that I didn't do just yet because I wasn't sure how to approach it. And that's when, I asked him, I was up front. I was like, "Oh, okay, so how do you want me to say it? Like, kind of like sarcastic or something? What do you want me to say?" So it was really cool. It was a lot of fun. So having a mic that you can change and set up in, like, let's just say, long story short, having a mic where you can alter it and do kind of like what I do with my microphone is actually really handy because you can change it to be however you want, and it's perfect for, like, let's say an ASMR stream. I can, kind of try and do something like this in a more quiet tone, maybe. I'm not entirely sure because, again, when I whisper, it does get like, it won't pick up the mic at all. So that's the weird thing about it. So I don't know. We'll have to just go with the motions, I guess, and just, So again, what is the meaning behind ASMR? So let me just pull it up. That's a video. I don't want to hear that. What's with ASMR, it's been fairly known in like TikTok and other apps like that, and streaming apps in general. Like, I know Twitch is here as well. There's people that do ASMR streams, but those are more specifically towards like the different setup with the microphone. You have like the two ear piece thing, and that is like you can have multiple like sounds going from one ear to the other. That's a little bit different because that's an actual microphone that you can buy, and that is actually the perfect thing to have for an ASMR stream because you can have one audio over here and the other one's going on over there, and it just, it just goes kind of crazy. And it's like a weird sensory thing that I don't fully understand. I've seen a couple ASMR streams, and to me it doesn't really do what, like, I maybe I'm just not listening to it enough. I'm not actually feeling what is happening. Not entirely sure, but it does get kind of strange to me. Like maybe it's just like I said, maybe I'm just not used to it. Sorry, I'm just trying to like clean my face a little bit. So I don't know. It's kind of strange to me still new to the idea, still new to the concept, and I'm just trying to figure out exactly what I should do, how I should approach it, and that's why this is like, I guess, a learning curve for me. The first ever ASMR stream, as well as like for the re-debut of the DBZnerdCAST, might as well try and make it be like something kind of chill, a more relaxed stream, I guess you would say. And we're just kind of here hanging out, and most of this is going to be uncut and put on YouTube because the podcast there hasn't been an episode recently since, the last one, which I think was when I interviewed on about Hussar during Spooky Month. We were talking about spooky games and stuff like that. Let me do shout outs, which also, if you guys want to help me out with that, you're more than welcome to. Slash shout out. I think I could do it here. It's gonna look silly. It looks like my hands are fading through the desk or the table. Is it all one word? I don't remember. Off the top of my head. I think it might be. Yep, there it is. So shout out to Hussar. We did a podcast about spooky games. We were talking about Resident Evil, Silent Hill, all that stuff. It was, during Spooky Month of last year, and that, I believe, was the last episode of the podcast, up and with, the original format where it was just VTubers hanging out in a virtual space, not so much this kind of space. So this new format is going to be weird to get used to, being like actually in VR. So I hope you guys enjoy, or are enjoying right now. And yeah, it's going to be weird. I might have issues here and there because of like physically smacking something, like my microphone. Not that I moved it, like IRL, it's like here. Try to point at it. Hold on. Try to point where it is. It's like literally right there. Like my finger is touching it. So, kind of close to where this one is. So, like just a little bit of a gap, So, there might be an instance where I accidentally like just smack it or punch my mic. I don't know. That's why this setup is kind of like, okay, calm down, take a minute, and just relax, and don't really move your hands too much. Don't let your ADHD go crazy. Just kind of relax and talk. And yeah, which is another thing I wanted to kind of like talk about. And, it does get kind of difficult to, see, there you go. My hand's moving again. It does get kind of difficult to get myself to relax because of, ADHD stuff. I'm always trying to get up and move, get some things going. And I apologize. I should have said this in advance before the stream started, but, this model that I have, the eyes kind of wander. If you guys can't tell, like the eyes like really wander. Like I'm trying to look exactly at you guys, but if I sit there long enough, the eyes just kind of move on their own, and that's kind of weird. I don't know exactly how to fix that, but maybe in Unity or Vroid, or something. I don't know, but it is kind of strange. Part of, I guess, the ADHD charm, my eyeballs just kind of move, just like my brain. It just kind of goes. So, I don't know. But, yeah, it's been kind of difficult trying to juggle multiple, like, projects and stuff. And, IRL stuff at the same time. But I've come to learn how to do it without, like, medicating myself. And I say this, like, wholeheartedly as someone who suffers with ADHD. It it can be like a bit of a burden, because, like, a lot of people tell you that don't have it to medicate yourself, or you go to a doctor and they tell you, oh, here's the pills for this, it'll help you stay focused in whatever, like class, for example, those kind of things. And it's not great, because a lot of the pills have side effects that, let's say, okay, yes, I can stay focused in my class, but there's a hunger depressant in the pill, which means I can't eat. So then, yeah, okay, I can stay focused, but I will be so focused that I will forget to eat, which adds to the, hey, you have ADHD, you're going to be focused on doing your job or your work or whatever, homework, let's say. And you're going to forget to do basic things like, did you shower? Did you eat? Did you clean your room? That kind of thing. It's kind of a struggle that I had to deal with, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you had to deal with if you also have ADHD. And it can get kind of crazy. It can get kind of emotional, because you think something's constantly wrong with you, because you can't stay focused. You can't really, like, get anything done. And it's just, no matter what you try, it doesn't really help you in the end. And that's why a lot of times I, in the past, tried to just outright not take any medication, and just try to, live my life without it. And thank you to, I guess, myself and any other outside forces. I'm not going to say, like, I guess, God or anything like that, but it it was a bit of a battle, and like, because of that, I'm happy to say that I kind of have a better hold on it than I did when I was younger, to stay focused and get what I need to done. I might slip up and forget a couple of things because of being distracted, not setting a reminder, or not putting it on my calendar, let's say, for example, certain things like that. Certain things like that, like, I'll just be honest, like, if I were to live completely, like, on my own, I probably would be okay, but at the same time, there'd be certain things I would forget. And that's another thing that helps a lot with ADHD, is having, someone to remind you certain things need to get done. It's not that you don't want to do it or anything like that. It's just you need the constant reassurance that, hey, we gotta do this today, this tomorrow, this da 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 da. Don't forget. If you do, I have a reminder set on your phone, or it's on the calendar. Look at it when you get a chance. That kind of thing. Planning for, like, the day helps out a lot. And it can be kind of weird still, like, just planning out your day and having to double check the plans and fix those kinds of things. It's weird. It's very weird. Just like how this situation is kind of weird. But I hope you guys are, like, kind of enjoying it. I say kind of very loosely, because, again, this is a new format that I'm not really used to, and I don't know how to approach it other than, like, talking very quietly and making, I guess, noises. But even then, this microphone can only pick up so much. like having this beach sound background or whatever. So yeah, let me just try to get a drink real quick. If I get a drink real quick, I mean literally reach for it. It's right here where this floating hand is. Don't worry about it. So yeah, this is very strange. Let me try to clean my headset. It's gonna look silly, but here we are. This is something I'm not used to at all. Not being, I'm not saying being in VR. It is something I'm not used to. More like being in VR and trying not to talk in a very hyperactive kind of way. It gives me, I guess it gives me an opportunity to like kind of calm down and collect my thoughts, which is something I rarely can do. So, which explains a lot why you guys will see me talk like a million miles a second or something like that. But yeah, so let's see. Going back to the chat about what exactly, why did this move again? Oh, maybe because of the way that I did this. Hold on. You guys are probably hearing that, which is funny. If that's the case. But, let's see here. So in TikTok, for example, of, you know, the ASMR streams and stuff, which refers to, so ASMR stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response, which refers to the feeling of people get when they watch stimulating videos. Many describe the feeling as tingles that run through their spine, while others claim that watching ASMR videos can even send them to sleep. That's another thing I wanted to talk about, because as I don't really listen to specifically ASMR videos, but I do listen to like lo-fi or something like this you hear now in the background, just like the sounds of something going on in the background to help me sleep, you know. Everyone has something to help them sleep if they struggle with sleep. Like I know, for example, my wife, she struggles with sleep. She doesn't necessarily listen to anything. She just kind of like goes to sleep with earplugs in. That helps her sometimes. But she does it every day anyways. So everyone has, you know, their own thing. I don't know why my nose is getting all stuffy. That's weird. So, but yeah, everyone has their own little thing. So these videos a lot of people use to help them sleep, and yeah. So let me see. There's a there is a article that I have here pulled up about why ASMR has been the hot topic of TikTok and YouTube, ASMR videos specifically. So we're going to read that a little bit. So let me just readjust my headset again. I don't know what's going on right now, but I feel like something is just stuck in my headset causing discomfort, but we will move on from that, I guess. This might stay in the video as a like scuff or I think it's called uncapped or something scuffed, like uncut podcast, director's cut, if you will. Director's cut. Oh my god. What is ASMR and why is it all over TikTok and YouTube? That's pretty neat. I wonder if I can like pull up this on screen for you guys at the same time. I probably could. Let me see. Maybe not that one. What if I... Okay, it's huge. I don't actually want that to be like that big. Maybe... Okay. Let's see if I can pull this up so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna cover the screen for a second, but we're gonna do that. Boom. Okay. So here we have the article itself. Let me try to adjust it for you guys to see. And we're gonna read off of this just a little bit. I'll just cover it like this. I guess that'll work, right? I'm gonna put it so it's like just in view. What do you guys think? Does that look okay? Again, we're trying something new, so this is gonna be kind of silly, scuffed a little bit, scuffed hour, you know. So let me shrink this down a little bit. Okay. So, what is ASMR and why is it all over TikTok and YouTube? Well, first off, why are they showing off microphones you can buy? I'm good. I don't need one. Happen to... Nope. Okay. Anyway. So, what is ASMR? ASMR is a corner of the internet where dozens of social media users make videos recording themselves doing everything from whispering whilst doing their makeup routine, tapping random objects, or role-playing elaborate storylines. Basically, ASMR is focused on bringing about the sensation of deep relaxation, characterized by a tingling of the skin and a feeling of euphoria and peace washing over the body and brain. And recently, we've even got our fave celebs in on the trend. That's kind of cool. I didn't know that part. Or maybe I did. I don't know. It's been fairly new, I guess you could say. So there's like a little bit of TikTok videos going on with that. So let's see here. ASMR has full celeb support from TV and radio presenter. It's kind of hard to read that name. Let me see. I'm trying to see through my pass through. Fern Cotton, who called it a beautiful tapestry of sounds, hand movements, and visuals that induce a sense of peace, calm, and serenity, making it a holistic approach and tool to help and aid sleep, relaxation, and many other things. That's actually kind of interesting. You know what? I think it would actually help if I like increased this so I can see what I'm looking at over here in the VR space so you guys can't see. That works out. Whoops, why did that move? Okay, there we go. Okay, looking through this again, let's continue reading the lore of ASMR. If you guys can see that, let me know, please. If you guys can't, I'll increase the size. This is pretty much just to show you what I'm reading off of. So now we're in this section right here where it says, what scientific studies have been done into ASMR? Since ASMR, it is a relatively new phenomenon. Few robust studies have been done on the subject. However, at the University of Essex, psychologist Gilia Poerillo has conducted several studies on ASMR, admittedly using too small a sample size for the results to be significant. That's kind of cool. And found that participants who watched ASMR videos and reported feelings of tingling had increased activity in several brain regions associated with self-relevant thought, rewarding activation and emotional arousal, as evidenced in an fMRI scan. Wow. So it's proven that ASMR actually gives you some kind of weird sensory like feeling in your brain. That's actually kind of cool. Here we are, moving on. Our second study that Gilia Poerillo conducted showed that ASMR who was also associated with reduced heart rate and increased skin conductance levels. Gilead concluded that her findings indicate that ASMR is a reliable and physiologically rooted experience that may have therapeutic benefits for mental and physical health. Wow. But admits that more research needs to be done in that area. Wow, okay. That's kind of cool. Physiologist Craig Richard, who released a TED Talk on the subject of ASMR, published a similar study on ASMR, which found that same brain regions are activated when individuals watch ASMR videos as when they received positive personal attention in the real world. Neat. He also found that participants experiencing anxiety and insomnia reported benefits from watching ASMR videos.